WRTV 6.
We're following a measure that supporters say would save lives and put the brakes on convicted drunk drivers. A bill in the legislature would require ignition interlock devices on the cars of people who have been arrested for their second drunk driving offense. RTV 6 reporter Jack Reinhardt has been following this story for us today, and he joins us live from our Monument Circle studio downtown with details. Jack.
Well, Todd, 24 states now have a law that mandates the use of an ignition interlock device if you're arrested for a second DUI. And if this bill becomes law, it would mandate that Hoosiers use the device as a condition of reinstatement of their driving privileges. The ignition interlock device is aimed at grounding repeat drunk drivers. The technology, comparable to the size of a cell phone, requires the convicted drunk driver to pass a breath test in order to start the vehicle. If the user has any alcohol in their system, the car won't start. The latest systems have ID cameras and also requires the driver to retest throughout the trip.
It's safe for the offender and the public because it gives them about 5 minutes to pull over and safely reblow into the ignition interlock.
According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Indiana recorded nearly 800 traffic fatalities in 2013. Of those accidents, 25% involved drivers with a blood alcohol level of above the legal limit, and 18% of the fatalities involved drivers with a blood alcohol level at greater than twice the legal limit and higher. Mothers Against Drunk Driving of Indiana says that 80% of public opinion polls favor ignition interlocks for people with prior drunk driving convictions.
I think it's a good idea. Okay. They don't need to be driving the way I see it. I've been in trouble myself, but I agree. If you're drinking and driving, it's bad. You put everybody at risk.
I mean, absolutely. That protects other folks, and it protects me from myself.
I could say that was breaching privacy, but at the same time, people need to keep it safe out here, really. I mean, if you're going to be going out there, you're going to be drinking, you really shouldn't be driving.
According to the Center for Disease Control, first-time offenders have driven drunk at least 80 times before their arrest, and 75% continue to drive on suspended licenses.
67% of people that use ignition interlocks have a big decline in repeat offenses. So ultimately, it's going to save lives, keep the roads safe.
Now, the ignition interlock bill has been assigned to the Roads and Transportation Committee. It will get its first hearing on Wednesday. Reporting live downtown, Jack Reinhardt, RTV 6.